Hello, kids. Welcome to yet another wonderful session by Physics Wallah. This is Sreeraj, your physics tutor for the day. How are you all doing today? We are here on a sunny afternoon. Well, it's in fact 4 o'clock. Good evening to one and all present here. So, how are you all doing? I can see with me there are lots of students, and we have Ria Yadav and Kinjal dance videos. Hello, kids. Hello. Welcome back. Well, how has it been? I know you're kind of in the verge of completing your holidays. Eighth exams are done. Ninth classes are about to start. This is the time which you were waiting for, right? I mean, the holidays are super exciting, and you can do whatever you like. Most of the time, you won't be grounded because this is the time what you have earned, right? So you deserve it, kids, right? So, talking about today's session, you are very excited regarding today's session, I know. But before we actually get into it, do let me know whether my audio is clear and video is visible so that we can go ahead proceed with the session, right? So, for today, my dear students, the session would be happening exclusively on YouTube because this is where you can kind of interact with your peers as well, right? And the polls, that is the most interesting part, right? So I know that you would be requiring to attend the session from PW, but for today the session is happening exclusively on YouTube. Those are all here with me on YouTube. Well, you are at the right platform, so do not worry much regarding the classes because only for this series we are focusing it on the YouTube itself, right? I know Kinjal dance videos might be asking the session that has to happen in the application because we do have streaks there, right? So you can compete for the leaderboard, first rank, second or third rank based on the XP points that you can earn based on the amount of watch time what you study, right? So do let me know, are you maintaining that streak? Because indeed I'm a fan of those because that's what encourages to be on the right track for our journey, right? So do let me know, kids, are you all super excited for your 9th standards bridge session? Because the bridge sessions are super important. When we were kids, there used to not be such fancy bridge sessions, all right? So they used to straight away start with the actual concepts of 9th standard. In fact, if we are moving for 9th. But do you know how important these bridge sessions are? Well, I know you're all super aware because most of you, in fact, all of you who are watching this session would have seen our importance of the bridge session in the live launch where I was there, ma'am was there, right, kids? Do you remember how important the bridge session is? Well, in today's session, there are lots of concepts which you might be requiring to bridge the gap between your previous grade and this grade concepts. But do you think I've bought everything? Well, I just bought those important concepts which are very necessary for you so that we do not waste time, a lot and lot of time, your precious one where you're supposed to be playing games, right? So, kids, we are going to focus about such main chapters from your 8th standard. In fact, if we just go a step backward, 9th standard, 7th standard as well, where some of the basics you have already learned should be brushed up once so that you will be having enough clarity before you actually get into your 9th standard classes. So let me know, kids, are you all excited? So how is the Josh? I can be I'll be seeing the live chats over here as well, so that kids, if you have any doubts, do let me know. And if you are having any queries, I'm the right person for you to connect with me, right? So with me we have got Ria, Kunjal. So hello everyone, welcome back, right? Now, a brief introduction about me. Well, this is Sreeraj. I would be handling the physics classes for you. You might have seen me in the previous sessions of Udan, all those things, right? So hello there, hi, we've got one more student here with the name PW Memes, right? So hi, so tell me, how are you and how are you feeling today? Right, kids? Now, right, so we will be starting this session now with the concepts which has to be covered, right? Well, can you see this? What all we have today? We have the concepts of motion, force and pressure, friction, and sound. Well, these are the most important basic terms what you should just quickly revise, so that whenever this actual concepts comes for you in the ninth standard, you will be super comfortable, right? So you will be having a question, sir, this is the holidays, and are you expecting me to write? No, chill. You can sit back and relax, my dear Pookies, because I know I'm from the same generation. How does it feel? As soon as your exams are done and someone asks you to kindly watch the lecture, write stuff, this is the time for you to skip those assignments and notes, right? So, in today's session, I wouldn't recommend you to write anything else apart from just writing the stuff inside your brain, because you're supposed to remember these, right? So are you all excited, kids? I hope you're all super excited. But you know what? Before I actually start, I want to ask a simple question. Do you all know how to attend memes? I mean, like polls. Are you aware of how you're supposed to attend polls? Yes or no? Do let me know in the live chat whether you're comfortable attending polls. If you're comfortable, yeah, sure. If you're not, I'm here to brief out how you're supposed to attend the polls. Hello, PW memes. Hello, how are you? What's your real name? What's your actual name, right? So that we can interact with each other. I can address you with your proper name, right? Now, guys, we do have something called as polls in our session. Well, how do these work? Simple. A poll doesn't pop up, right? So Dave, right? So PW memes, you're right. A good name is Dave. So hi Dave, welcome to the session. Are you in 9th standard right now? I'm hoping that you are in 9th standard itself. So that got it. Your real name is Dave, right? So guys, I'm going to just quickly brief out how you're supposed to attend polls. So we do have Aditya Raj. Hi Aditya Raj. Hi Kriti. Welcome to the session. I hope you're all in 9th standard, right? Do let me know how was your 8th standard and what are you doing for to do stuff in holidays. Like, are you feel bored, right? Sitting in front of TV or kind of just going through the phone all the day. So how are you making your time? How are you making yourself enjoyable, right? Like to pass the time, right? Very good, right? Great. I can see lots and lots of kids answering. 8th was very good. Wow, hats off to you, right? You're in class 9th, Aditya Raj. Great. Okay, Aditi Raj. Sorry, apologies. So Aditi Raj, you're in class 9. Yeah, this session is only for those who wanna just kind of bored. You can also watch this session. This session is going to be super interesting, super engaging, and super fun, right? So Gen Z kids, right? So do let me know if you are kind of having any doubts attending the polls, because when I click on the poll, you will be given some time, okay? Some time to answer some questions. For example, I will be starting a poll over here. The question is, which among these do you want me to start is the question, okay? You can go ahead and start typing in the live chat. A, B, C, or D. Whoever types their answers, it will be recorded, and whatever would be having the highest percentage, I'm gonna start. But in this session, a question with 4 answers, only the right option would be chosen. Okay. Now do let me know in the live chat, kids, which among these chapter you would be requiring. I believe it's sound, because guys, sound is the easiest chapter. This is where we get to see some funny things and learn a lot. So you want me to start with sound? Let me know in the live chat so that we all can go ahead and start the session. Okay. So kids, do let me know A or B, C or D, right? But let me give you a hint. I would like to give you a hint. The most kind of engaging chapter for today would be sound. So think before you answer, because sound, you've got lots and lots of stuff to learn and enjoy, kids, right? So I would say D. Okay, if I were there, I would suggest D. Well, some of you have given D, no worries. So motion, yeah, everything. Okay, sir, class 10 पढ़ सकती है क्या? Class 10, it's already done, right, Kriti, right? So how was your exams, by the way? Do let me know how was your exams, okay? So we are going to cover each and everything. No worries, because today that's the motto of it, right? We are supposed to cover each and everything so that, kids, you won't be kind of bored. So shall we start with the most interesting chapter, sound? The sound was there in 8th standard, and the chapter is going to be continued in 9th as well, because this is such a fundamental chapter and the easiest one. Okay, so if you ask me, the most easiest chapter in your 9th standard, let it be whatever chapters it may be, the most easiest would be sound. Okay, this is the easiest. Okay, and we do have motion is also kind of easy. Force and loss of motions are there. Okay, shall I quickly introduce what are the chapters you have in your 9th standard? Shall we quickly go ahead and see what are the chapters you have in 9th standard? Yeah, chapters in 9th CBSE. Okay, 9th CBSE as well as state board, because most of the time we would be having almost same syllabus. All right, the first chapter what you have is motion, kids. All right, this is motion, continuation of motion. It is force and loss of motion. All right, so in your 8th standard you have studied force, right? So this continuation, it is there in 9th standard. So force and loss of motion, loss of motion. All right, and we do have work and energy, right? So this is one such a chapter which you will love. So this is work and energy. We do have gravitation. All right, so we do have gravitation, and then last but not the least, that would be sound. Okay, so what would be the easiest chapter? Can you guess among 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Okay, which would be the easiest chapter in your 9th standard? Okay, motion, force and loss of motion, gravitation, work and energy, right? Yeah, very good, Kriti, you remember. Hats off to you, right? See, let's do a small quick poll. Which do you think would be the easiest? Okay, sound I already told. Okay, sound I just ruled it out to be easy. This is done. So A is motion, B is force and loss of motion, C is work and energy, D is gravitation. So among these, which do you think would be easy? Yeah, sound, that is good. Great. Sound would be the easiest chapter. I agree, right? So coming to the next part, this is first easy, right? Second thing would be 4. Very good, very good. So gravitation is also kind of easy. Okay, first is sound, right? Second easiest part what you can find is gravitation, right? Third would be I would say force and loss of motion, and then comes work and energy. You might feel motion is toughest, but those who attend my session, the real sessions which are going to happen, you wouldn't feel the motion to be the toughest part. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. All right, so D would be the right answer, because guys, after sound we do have gravitation. Gravitation is the easy. Very good, Hansika, right? So you already know, is it? So Dave here, PW Memes, knows the answer. Hansika also knows the answer. Hello, hello, hi. We have got like Mohad Sahil, Hansika, Kriti. Yeah, that's what. See, your senior Kriti is saying that, sir, motion bahut easy hai. Well, indeed it is easy until you touch the chapter, right? Until you touch the chapter. So enjoy with nature with Alia. Hello, hello there. Welcome to one and all. So kids, let's get started with the chapter for today, that is sound. Are you all excited to learn about the chapter sound? Yes? Yeah, absolutely. Hats off to one and all who are eagerly waiting. Okay. Hello, hi. Enjoy the nature with Alia. Hello, hi. Do you do blocks? Like whenever you go out, do you kind of, do blocks and post it, right? Hello, Ansika. Hi. Right. Kids, sound, all right? Sound is there everywhere. In fact, I'm speaking, I'm making sound, and you're listening from the speaker. Well, there is sound as well. Is the fan on? Because it's so summertime. Yeah, fan is making sound. What about the air conditioner? That in fact is doing sound. What about your ringtone? Do you like your ringtone? Yes, that also makes sound, right? So kids, sound is there everywhere, right? So around us, inside of us, there is an instrument which is making sound, and everywhere, right? Now, the question is, sound is there, but how is it produced, right? So we get to hear that. There is, see, I'll be here. I won't be making any lip movement, but let me know whether the sound is coming. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Is it coming? How? How? There might be a question for you, right? So sound is produced in the various forms, but in humans in a kind, but in the guitars another way, right? Hi Vishal, hi, how are you? Right now, kids, this is a music concert happening. Can you see? Kid is performing over here. We have someone dancing and playing a violin or guitar over here, and these kids are there. Now, can you see small kids? They are wondering. They are wondering how sound is produced. They have a question. How sound is produced? Okay, can you help them out? How sound is produced? Okay, so do you know, kids? Do you know the answer? How? Wow, absolutely great. Kinzel dance videos already told the sound is by vibrations, right? So hats off to you. That's right. So sound is because of vibrations, right? And one more thing. Well, a sound can be classified into two stuffs. One, the melodious one, your favorite playlist, the songs like Bollywood, Hollywood, let it be any language for that matter, right? That's your playlist. But you're listening to a melodious song, okay? So you're kind of vibing with the song. Your brother comes, your sister comes. They will be switching to their favorite song. Will you enjoy or not? That's the question, okay? Now, sound is kind of divided into melodious, okay, melodious, melody, okay, and noise. Just give me a moment. And noise, all right? Okay, guys, just give me a moment. Okay, so I was saying that key sound is what, kids? Sound is divided into two things, right? One is melodious sound. One is melodious. That's what we're going to call it as melody. One is noise, all right? One is noise. Now, you would be able to help me out to figure out what are the melody sounds and what are the noise, right? Sir, PW आप से ज्वाइन नहीं कर सकती है. Well, क्या हो रहा today? We are focusing on YouTube, okay? So the session is going to happen YouTube exclusive, all right? The session is happening only on YouTube because that's when you can easily attend polls, right? I know you enjoy a lot in YouTube. So today's session, it is happening in YouTube. Do not worry, okay? Guys, let me know in the live chat, okay? Yes, very good, Ananya Khare. Unpleasant sound is called as noise. Yes. So, can we give some examples for noise? Honking of a vehicle, right? Honking of a vehicle. Do we listen that? Do we enjoy that? No, right? Very good. Unpleasant sounds, whatever are there, are noise. You can go ahead and type that in the live chat. I will be writing it and you'll be given a shout out, okay? In fact, if you want, I can write your name as well on the board because that's where you can take a screenshot and flaunt it in your circle, right? Yeah, loudspeaker cranked up to its maximum volume, right? A loudspeaker, okay? Speaker at maximum value. Yeah, this is also kind of noise. No, I don't want to listen. Okay, very good. Harsh musics, loudspeaker noise, all those comes under noise, right? Now I will give you a quick example, kids. Okay, imagine it's your friend's birthday. Okay, now there are three persons, A, B and C. It is B birthday and B has called only A. Okay, C is not invited. Now, those who went to his birthday, they are enjoying the sound. Those who did not get invited, the enjoying sound itself becomes noise, right? So noise is perfectly perspective, because your favorite song might not be a favorite song of someone else, right? Very good, Hansika. Yeah, construction works as well, right? So another example is sound at construction places, right? Very good. Hats off to you guys. You're on the right track. You're catching stuff so quickly. Now, can you tell me what might be melodious for you to listen? Okay, so maybe you like something, maybe I like something. Let's see. I'll be writing one of your choice, which is melody, and I'll be writing one of mine, alright? Okay, traffic horn, yeah. The people who keep on honking in traffic. Arjun, very good. That also I don't like it. That we can classify it under noise, right? Wow, birds chirping, right? Bird sound. Birds uh chirping, right? But do you like crow? The do you like the cow of crow? No, right, right. Nature sound, right? The very good breeze from the nature, the water falling itself, right, and the leaves rustling. All those things are very good, right? So sound happening in nature, like birds chirping and leaves rustling. Very good. So these come under melodious sound, and in fact, any sound coming from musical instruments, so any sound coming from musical instruments, that also kind of produce the sound. So that's melody, right? Musical instruments. Clear? Do you all agree with me, kids? Do you all agree with me? Okay, so Hansika likes song from a famous artist. Very good. So hi, Vishal, great man. Thank you for showing the love, equal love for you as well. Okay, kids, talking to the next part. Let's go to the next part. So I hope this is clear. Okay, give me a thumbs up. Okay, in the live chat if you can easily understand what I'm saying and if you're enjoying the session. Okay, now going to the next part. Okay, here, let's talk about how sound is produced. Well, you all said indeed. The thing is, sound is produced by, my dear kids, so easy, by vibrating the objects. Wherever the stuff vibrates, wherever the object is vibrating, you can hear sound, right? Hi Subhadra, hi Mahiman saying, right? So, namaste, right? So, in guitar, the strings vibrate, alright? The strings vibrate. What about the harp? Well, indeed, the strings vibrate, right? So here also we have the strings of the harp vibrating. Whenever you pluck the string of the guitar, that's when you get the sound, right, kids? Absolutely great, okay? Now, so vibrating the membrane of drum. Can you see this? Whenever you hit the drum, what happens? Dum, 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 right? So the membrane of the drum also vibrates. So simply, guys, the sound is because of vibrations of any stuff, right? Is it clear? So these are the different musical instruments. What do we have? So vibrating friction. Okay, forget about this. Okay, this is not in your comprehension. So this is what I wanted to tell. Okay, strings in guitar, harp, and the membrane of drum. Clear, right? Why did I say memes was these days we're all kind of addicted to it, right? In fact, I bring the memes into the session, but somehow I couldn't incorporate those today. If you have seen some of my previous session, yeah, we are in the same generation. Are you Gen Z, right? You're in the Gen Z generation Z, right? In fact, I'm from the same generation. I do understand all those words, the complicated one, the others don't, right? So no worries, we all can kind of communicate in that language and keep it encoded from the elders to kind of decode it, right? Sure, kids. Going to the next part, okay? Can you see this kid? The poor kid, he is like wondering what is happening here. Instead of enjoying the session, he's kind of like, oh my god, what is happening here? He's kind of thinking, right? Okay, now tell me here what's happening, what he might be thinking. Okay, he is thinking something, all right? The thing what he's thinking is, how the sound is produced. Okay, so how do humans produce sound? So here, in fact, we have an entire band here. All right, so we have an entire band performing. Okay, now do let me know, kids, like, do you have your favorite band? Like I like Imagine Dragons, right? So do you have a band which you might like? I also like Jonas Brother, right? So if you have such bands, do let me know in the live chat, and I would be kind of you can also share your favorite songs from that band indeed. All right, so here, my dear kids, there are person who is performing, vocals are there, the guitarist, violin, everyone are there. So yes, very good. Here, how do humans produce sound? Because we have something called as voice box. All right, we also call it as sound box. So that's what produces the sound itself, right? Very good. Voice box, or you can also call it as sound box. Okay, so inside the sound box there still has to be something that's vibrating. Without vibration, can you expect sound? Never. All right, sometimes you are able to see the vibrations, sometimes you're not. Just simple. Okay, right. Okay, he's thinking that I missed the opportunity of studying from PW in my ninth. Yeah, he might be thinking that as well. Right. Now you are so fortunate that you all have got this wonderful opportunity by studying with Physics Wala, right? Great, kids. So in humans, so we do have something called as vocal cords. Okay, so this itself is the larynx. This is a scientific word. Do not worry about this. This is simple voice box. Okay, so this is simple voice box. Okay, so can you see this? Can you see the small thin membranes? They are vibrating. Whenever you make sound, they are going to vibrate, right? Now, yeah, so vocal cords are present in larynx or the voice box, which vibrates. That's how, my dear students, we are able to produce sound. Okay, so Mahiman saying, okay sir, I'm in 11th, but still I came here. Is it good? Thank you. I appreciate that you're enjoying stuff. Okay, are you feeling nostalgic that you're learning all those stuff which you have already learned? Do let me know in the live chat. Okay, so just simple. Okay, how humans produce sound? With the help of voice cords, and inside voice cords we do have something called as larynx. Clear? I hope this is clear. It's time for us to move for the next part of this session, kids. So here we have a question. Are you ready? Are you ready? Those who all were eagerly waiting for the poll just brought you in front of you. These are the polls which you were waiting for since a very long time. So the polls are already here. Do let me know if shall I start the poll so that you can just give me the right answer. See, the question goes like this. Okay, now by the way, kids, do know here the poll is running. The poll is running already. Do let me know in the live chat the right answer. Which of the following is also called as voice box? All right, so if you carefully had observed, in the last slide I told. Okay, quick, time is running up. You can let me know in the live chat. Is it C? Are you sure? Are you super sure that C is the right answer? Guys, let me know. Wow, unbelievable focus, unbelievable attention. Great, 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 kids. Okay, now here, if you can see here, I wrote the word larynx, right? So do we have that here? Yes, LARYNX, larynx. It is also called as the voice box. Very good. Okay, voice box, it is called as what? Option C. Shall we see who all gave the right answer? 100% of you have given the right answer. Unbelievable, kids. Okay, unbelievable, right? Now one more small query we do have here. The batches which we are running on the PW platform, those who are asking regarding Arjuna and all, it is absolutely great. In fact, I suggest that, okay, those who have already taken or planning to take, no worries, you can go ahead and take it. Okay, so Mahiman saying, yeah, no worries, you are on the right track. Okay, it's worth every penny. All right, kids, shall we see the leaderboard? Unbelievable. Can you see here? Top 1, it is Kinjal Dance Videos. Mahiman Singh. Top 2, Hansika is in top 3. We do have PW Mims and Aditya Raj here on the top leaderboard for us, right? Kids, similarly, if you want to see your names on the leaderboard, see here, this is the leaderboard, right? So if you want to see your names in the leaderboard, you are supposed to come and answer, okay? Udaan 2026, I will be there. I will be there in Udaan 2026, right? So you can literally fall in love with learning because I will be bringing the visually, lovable content, right? As soon as you see those stuff, you'll be kind of getting the stuff tattooed inside your brain. So I'll be there. You can indeed join Udaan 2026, but I'm in English batch, okay? We do have Hindi and English mixed batch. That's a different one. Regional batches are there, Bangla, Marathi and all, but I would be there in English batch, okay? So waiting to see those who are in 10th standard. So one big round of applause for top 3 performers of today. That is PW Memes. That's Dev, Hansika and Kinjal dance videos, okay? So you all did a great job. So similarly, there are lots of polls, and if you wanna rank up, can you see some? Okay, no one has ranked up. So as you give quickly, you will be ranked up, and gets you will be taking the spot of top 1, okay? English, I won't be there. English, I will be there, okay? So yeah, ENGLISH, not HINGLISH, it's English, alright? Okay, kids, talking about the next part, okay? Now, what shall we call this guy? Shall we call him Mike? Or shall we call him Robin? Or shall we call him Aditya? Or something different, okay? What? Suggest me a name, okay? Suggest me a name for this kid, okay? Or shall we call him Alex? Okay? So, do let me know. Just, I want to give him a name, okay? Whoever gives the first, I'm seeing the live chat. Whoever types the first, well, a shout out and he would be renamed, okay? Because I need to address this person. Okay, Kinjal, wanna call me Kinjal, okay? Sir, mere 9th May 96, I got 100. Wow, very good. Okay, Alex, Rahul, I'm getting lots, okay? Rahul, okay. Rahul, is that such a popular name? Is it such a popular name? Right, so we are gonna call him Rahul. So Rahul is entering into a recording room. What's this? This is a recording room, okay? What do they do here? They are going to record audio, nice albums, hit albums, okay? Right? So, yeah, kids, we are talking about the recording room. Here, the one who is singing inside, okay? The one who is singing inside, he is not audible. Can you see the question mark over his head? Right? So, it's not audible. Why? Why do you think, okay? Well, imagine you're sitting inside a car, okay? You are sitting inside a car, okay? And window panes are, windows are closed. Windows are closed, okay? Windows are closed, okay? Now, if someone who is inside the car speaks, the one who is outside you, will you be able to listen that? Will you be able to listen to that, okay? So, from where are you taking classes? Well, I'm from the Bangalore studio, kids, okay? So, I am from Bangalore, right? So, do let me know if you're inside a car and the windows are closed, those who are speaking from inside, is it audible? Yes. Or is it audible? No, okay? So, option A would be, it won't be audible. Option B would be, yeah, man. Obviously, it is audible, okay? So, you'll be getting some time for you to answer the poll. So, do let me know in the live chat, okay? Are you from UP? Very great, Dave, okay? I like the place. Right, kids, do let me know in this scenario, okay? What's the scenario? This is the situation, okay? This is the situation. Now, do let me know whether this is audible, yes or no. You're inside a car, but you're listening from outside, okay? Windows are closed. From outside, is it audible, yes or no? Yes, sir. How? Inside a car, windows are closed. If you talk, will it be audible? Think again and change your answer. Kids, simple. Is it audible? But it will be audible very feeble now, very feeble. It's not so clear, right? Huh? So option A, yeah, option A, I believe. Just change your answer quickly. Change your answer. Very good, very good. So Hansika, Ananya are changing. Kinjal, very good. That's what I expect, okay? If something wrong has happened, it's time for you to just revise it and do the right part. Shall I stop the poll? Yeah. According to me, yeah, it won't be audible. Reason? I will tell you, okay? The same reason it is happening here, okay? Kids, you wanna change your answer? Those who just gave me B, think and Yeah, well. We'll talk about all the things, alright? So, option A, according to me, kids, it won't be so clearly audible, right? So, option A, shall we give? Yeah. So, 42% have given the option A. The reason is, kids, do you remember Beljar experiment from last 8th standard? In your 8th standard, there was an experiment called Bell Jar experiment. Do you remember that? Is it easy one? Yeah, do you remember? What does that say? Sound propagation, it requires a material medium, right? Without a material medium, sound cannot propagate inside the recording room. The outside sound should not go inside. That's the reason they made it soundproof, right? So if you see what is happening here, they have something called as a soundproof glass, right? So it is so thick that not a single fringe of sound is getting inside or nothing else is coming outside. So what do we call this scenario as? This is the soundproof glass, okay? हिंदी, वेल दिस इज एन इंग्लिश चैनल वार्तिका, राइट सर? आप हिंदी क्यों नहीं बोल रहे हैं? क्योंकि ये जो बैच चल रहा है, दिस इज द इंग्लिश बैच माय डियर, ओके? सो द स्टाफ इज इंग्लिश, वी डू हैव हिंदी चैनल्स एक्सक्लूसिवली. जो आप बता रहे हो हिंदी इज गोइंग टू बी टेकन केयर बाय दोज, ऑलराइट? सो डू नॉट वरी वर्तिका, ये जो क्लास इधर चल रहा है, दिस वुड बी फॉर इंग्लिश, ओके? सो वी डू हैव सम ऑडियंस who find it difficult to understand Hindi because, you know, the South influence has got most regional influence. So it is for those kids, all right? Do not worry. If you are able to understand Hindi, do let me know and attend the session. So sound, they have made a soundproof glass. That's the reason the sound from inside the studio, the sound from inside the studio is not audible, okay? Ain't audible. Okay, now what's the conclusion, huh? What's the conclusion, kids? The sound requires a material medium for propagation, huh? Right? So the conclusion is pretty simple. Sound, my dear kids, sound requires what? Requires a medium, okay? A medium. Medium like what? It can be air, it can be water, that is liquid, okay? Gas, liquid or solid. Like gas, for example, it can be air, okay? Or liquids, for example, it can be water, okay? So, or it can be solid as well, for example, drums, right? So drums vibrate, or yeah, so this is how it happens, okay? Yeah, matlab ye jo class hai English medium ka nahi hai, like it is for the English medium and the language of explanation would be English. Very good, thanks for understanding, Varchika, right? So kids, now you've got a poll. This is what you were wondering for, right? Poll chahiye, sir. We do want poll, sir. So here comes the poll, my dear kids. हाँ, air, liquid, solid. हाँ, air को हम क्या कह सकते हैं? We can also call air as the gases, right? So kids, time for you to rank up in the poll. Do not wasting much of your time. Do let me know here whether you know the answer and what's the right answer. I can see Hansika giving the right answer. Wow. Such a quick response from all of you. Dinakar is there, Hansika is there. Okay. In which of the medium does the sound cannot? Ho, kids. Look, it's cannot travel. Not can, cannot. Think about it, Dinakar, okay? Arjun, great man, great. Shall we see the right answer? I hope you have got enough time for you to answer, and I've given the enough time. So the answer is, before we actually see the answer, those who wanna rechange or reconsider your answer, do let me know what is happening here. What is the scenario here? Two astronauts are there and they are in space. It's not deep space. You can see ISS here. This is International Space Station. Do you dream of going into space? Anyone here? Anyone here who would like to go to space, and enjoy the vast universe, floating in like in water, but much more lighter, right? Kids, would you like to go into space? Yeah. So in space, there won't be air, okay? No air, no atmosphere. So what happens? Sound itself cannot travel, right? Sound itself cannot travel. Cannot travel. So, सोचो sound travel नहीं हो रहा है. So what happens? Will you be able to be listen? Are you able to listen what's happening here? I'm over here and you're standing right next to me. Okay, this is Sreeraj sir. Okay, this is Sreeraj sir 2, part 2. So if I'm saying something and it is not reaching him because there is no air, how would they communicate? Okay. Sir, you're speaking English like Englishman. I mean, जो मेरा हिंदी का accent है, जैसा लगता है कि I'm like a British person. Well, guys, if you're not understanding, do let me know. ये जो मेरा slang है, थोड़ा American influence है. नहीं, no worries. Well, if you're not understanding, do let me know because I'll try my best to keep it small, simple, and slow. Okay, kids. Ha. So no air, no sound, so sound cannot travel. So what is this? Can you see something in their hands? Can you see something? They're holding something in their hands, right? What's that, kids? That's the walkie-talkie, right? Because sound cannot travel. Through electronic means it has to travel. See, whenever you have phone, right, what's going to happen? It's like it travels through phone. Phone is not a medium, right? Okay. No. I was not working in ISRO, but I dream of it. Okay. A, B, C, D, F, G nahi beta. So A, B, C, D. So the right option is vacuum, kids. Okay. So what happens is in vacuum, there won't be any medium. So that's the reason the sound cannot travel. Option D, beta, right? So those who all have given option D would be kind of, given a shout out. Can you see Hansika gave in just 10 seconds? We do have Enjoy with Nature, Alia, Ananya Khare, Aditya, and Vachika. A big round of applause to one and all of you because you have given the right answer. Okay, if you want to see the entire leaderboard, okay, sabhi pura leaderboard dekhna hai to usse can you see Ananya has ranked up to part 2. We do have Enjoy with Nature ranked up. Aditya and Kinjal, you all have ranked up. Great. Many of other new students are taking. What's the advantage of this? What's the advantage of it? Take a snapshot, okay? Post it in your social circle, flaunting your fastness and your knowledge, okay? You can kind of just post it there, okay? I was attending today's PW Bridge course, and guess what? I'm in top 1, top 2, and 3. That's why I'm giving you time for you to take the snapshot. I mean, the screenshot, right? You call it either screenshot or snapshot, whatever it is. So, right? So take a shot of it and then kind of flaunt it in your social circle. You will be getting what? Infinite aura, is it? That's what you call, right? Build up the riz and charisma and build up your aura, right? Right, kids? I do get it, right? Okay, it's time for us to go to the next part of the session. Here comes the naughty kid, your cousin, or someone, your brother or sister is very younger than you, right? So what is he doing? Can you see the guilt in his face, huh? Or shall I do it? What's gonna happen if I do it? What is this button? This looks like jumps. Shall I just flick it out and keep it in my mouth? Can you see the guilt in his mouth? But still, he's not stopping because he has the curiosity. And one more advantage, he knows it's his birthday today. Whatever he does, he won't be getting anything, okay? Right. So, we are saying, hey kids, do not touch it. Never touch it. Something big might happen, okay? So, kid, what do you think might happen? When this kid, I don't know, do you think it's looking like he's a boy or he's a girl, okay? I don't know. Like, is it a boy or a girl? I guess it's a boy, right? Boy, looks like a boy. Right. So, kids, do let me know what might happen when he's going to cramp up all the buttons, okay? Mess with the buttons. What might happen? Do let me know in the live chat. Okay, tell in the live chat, okay? Good evening, Ankit. Good evening. Welcome to the session, beta, okay? So, he presses a button. He just slides. No, I will touch, he will say. Yeah, he's going to definitely indeed touch, okay? Okay, so if he touches, you're gonna say that it's his birthday, beta. You cannot tell anything to him, right? Because he might be sad. Okay, kids, look. He changed the button, okay? Nothing happened. He changed another button, still nothing happened. He just slided the amplitude button so much that everyone in the party are looking like this, right? So what's happening? They cannot listen to this, right? They cannot listen to the sound what is coming, and that kind of, oh my god, stop it, kid, stop it, someone go grab that kid, right? Someone go grab that kid, right? So there is noise, okay? There is so much loud sound until someone stops it. Well, no one can stay in that party anymore, okay? So very loud sound, okay? Loud, loud sound is going to cause irritation. That's going to cause pain in the ear. That's what we call it as noise. Correct, kids? Yes, sir. So that's what is noise. You know a fun fact? What's this? A dangerous volcano, right? Looks so scary. You might look just like a dot in front of this. Okay, shall I just compare your size in front of volcano? If you and I go and stand right next to this volcano, you cannot look this small. See, this small. Okay, what's the reason? Okay, Ins- insomnia. Yeah, those who are just sleeping right next to our buildings, they might wake up, right? Insomnia, right? Might happen, Ananya Khare, right? So there was a volcano, okay? See, you know how volcanoes are kind of going to erupt, right? uh there would be lots of gases, lava, everything would be stuffed inside this volcano. Once it could not bear anymore, it bursts open, okay? So that's what's gonna happen, okay? अंकित राज सर ये क्लास किस क्लास के लिए है? Well, this class is for 8th to 9th moving kids. A bridge session is happening, okay, for those who are moving from 8th standard to 9th standard. Great. So in the entire earth, okay, in the entire earth, the loudest sound, okay, so the loudest sound that was heard was when the loudest sound was heard on August 27, 1883. Back then, okay? Well, kids, what was happening? It was recorded out of a big erupting volcano, and that happened on Indonesian island, okay? Uh, Krakatoa, right? We will find it hard to difficult because we know those names sound funny for us, but yeah, that happened on 10 a.m. on morning. That was the loudest, okay? After that, there was no loud sound happening at all, okay? That was the loudest sound recorded. It reached several hundreds of kilometers, okay? It reached several hundreds of kilometers. So this was a loud thud happening because of the volcano. Clear? Is it clear, kids? I hope this is clear, and we are almost at the end of the session for the basics of sound. Okay, see, sound has got some properties, okay? So what are these properties of sound? Well, one is loudness, another one is frequency, another one is pitch, right? uh जिनके नाम world record है, maybe like you just break a record, kid, right? Everything is possible, you just have to have a way, okay? Kids, coming back to the properties of sound, the first one is amplitude and loudness. Shall I help you understand the amplitude quickly? Okay, see, amplitude is a word related to sound, okay? So this is kind of related to loudness, okay? Okay, now first look at the orange color, okay? I'm talking in orange color. Now, shall I speak in okay, I'm going to speak in orange color, okay? Everyone, just brace yourself. Right now, I am speaking in orange color wave. That means the loudness is more. Now, right now, I am speaking with such a low sound. That means, can you hear? The first one was so loud because the amplitude was big. The second part, I reduced the loudness so that's how it looks like, right? So amplitude is simple, kids. Amplitude is related to how loud the sound comes or how ample or feeble it is, okay? right? So this is loudness, not frequency, I will tell, okay? Let's talk about lambda and all, okay? Okay, I hope this is clear, okay? Now, where are you from? I told you I'm from Bangalore already, kids. Now, going to the next part. This is about frequency. Frequency is also called as pitch. But sir, how do we know which is pitch, which is amplitude? Let me give you an example. First, I'm going to draw a sound wave, which is like this, okay? Next, first I'm going to draw a sound wave. This is one. I'm going to draw a sound wave like this, okay? Right? Now, I'm going to draw another sound wave that is like this. See the black color one and the pink color one. Which do you think is having high pitch or frequency? I will easily able to help you out with pitch and frequency. I'll give you an example, okay? First, I'm going to talk like this. I'm going to talk with bass sound. Bass sound. Listen carefully. Hey kids, how are you doing all right now? I am speaking with such a bass sound. This is bass, kids. Clear? Did you understand? Yeah, this is pink color. This is low frequency, just like how I said, okay? Frequency, okay? Now, talking, writing in black color, okay? Black, I don't think it would be visible. Black, okay? Black waves. So black waves, okay? Shall I tell? But do swear that you wouldn't laugh at me. Do swear you wouldn't laugh, okay? Hey kids, how are you doing? This is me speaking with very high pitch. Right? So this is how the high pitch sounds like. So funny, right? So black one is high pitch, high frequency, okay? High frequency, that is more pitch. More pitch. Here low frequency means less pitch. Less pitch. Usually, how to remember? Okay, how to remember? Remember the lion's roar. Huh? It is so bass, right? It's like so bass. Cows moo. That is also bass, right? Yeah, girls will be having high pitch, boys will be having low pitch, okay? So when you drink the helium gas, but do it under the precaution of your parents, okay? I've seen this, well, I've never tried it. So when you inhale the helium, it's going to make you feel like this. Your sound will become like this. High frequency, right? Yeah. So this is how it is, right? So examples. Do you want me to give some examples? So high frequency, it's usually girls will be having high frequency. Sparrow will be having a high frequency. Glass breaking. Sound of glass breaking will be having what, kids? High frequency. Clear? Right? So what about low frequency? Cows moo, a lion's roar, all those things are bass, okay? So cows moo, lions roar, alright? So all these things are the low frequency. Clear? Clear? Yes. Sir, आप किस batch पढ़ाते हैं? Well, I would be teaching for Udaan, okay? Udaan 2026 English batch, I would be there for you kids, okay? Hello Ria, hi, welcome to the session. Hi Ankit Raj, okay? Yeah, Sparrow. Yeah, Sparrow is also kind of having a low pitch. Clear? Guys, this was sound all till now. How was the session? Are you enjoying the session? Are you liking the session? Do let me know in the live chat. Is it interesting? Well, indeed, this is how it would be in the session which are going to go live on PW app as well. Do let me know in the live chat or give me a thumbs up if you're liking this session and if you're enjoying this session, okay? Go there and give me a thumbs up in the live chat, okay? Now comes the chapter of motion. The stuff what you might think is difficult but not so difficult is what I say, and make it as easy as possible, okay? And hats off to all of those who are kind of listening to the session from the beginning. Sir, class 9 के physics 11 से similar है. Absolutely right. So yeah, the basics of class 9th are there in 11th as well. So make yourself stronger in 9th standard and your 11th would go buttery smooth, okay? Thanks a lot for your lovely compliments. Hanjika says fantastic, and rest all says interesting. Thumbs up, yes. Thank you, thank you. Okay, the session might go roughly for half an hour. I won't just pull it along. Just half an hour more, then we'll be wrapping up. Neha Varun says hello, hi. Poll, you want a poll? Poll you're going to get. Anyhow, you can see the leaderboard. Leaderboards are there, and Aditya want to rank up more. So polls will be there. Lots of polls are also coming up. So never mind, we do have polls. Okay, talking about what motion is. Alright. Simply, guys, for a person who is sitting inside a car, when the car starts to move, what do you think? The trees, poles, everything goes. They kind of feel like going backward, right? So who is actually moving? Is car moving or trees moving? Trees. Okay, option A would be car. Okay, here comes the poll. For you, I am giving you the poll. Car is moving, option A. If you think trees are moving, option B. Which do you think are moving, car or the trees? This is such a tricky question. Why, I will tell you. Car might be moving or trees might be moving. Let's see. So everyone, they are so sure that it is the car and not the trees. Well, I will tell you, okay? Right, that's all with respect to perspective. Even when I see, as soon as I see, I feel like maybe the car is moving. The car is moving, right? 100% good. But hold up. That all depends upon who is observing, okay? This stuff, whether it is in rest or motion, completely depends upon observer. Imagine I have a table, okay? In fact, I do have a chair in front of me. If I don't push the chair will be wherever it is. So that's what we call it as rest. Rest means the body is said to be rest when it do not change its position. Can you see? It should not change its position. Wherever it is, it would be there itself. But if it changes its position with respect to you, only you, then we can say it is in motion. Clear? Is it clear? Yeah, Kinjal. So relative motion we call. Relation, there has to be an observer who says whether it's moving or not. Clear? I hope this is clear. Now I have a small question. If you have understood rest and if you have understood motion, what's the most important thing? Rest means that should not move. Motion means it should be moving. Okay? Now I have a small question for you. Can you see the Hogwarts Hogwarts Express, right? Can you see this? Do you all kind of have this? When I was a kid, I used to watch these Harry Potter movies a lot, and I was a big fan. I was wondering if there was 3x4 3x4 quarter platform so that I can go into the Hogwarts and kind of do the magic stuff with the wand, right? Abracadabra, all those things, right? They don't use that and create lots of dishes. I'm a foodie, in fact, so eat everything and kind of do stuff. Okay, in the Hogwarts Express, there's Harry Potter sitting. Okay, he's inside the train. There is a wizard who is watching from here. Okay, there is a wizard who is having his magical broom and he is watching the train. All right, now let me know whether the train is at rest or motion for people who are inside. Okay, people who are inside, whether the train is rest or motion. Simple, very simple, very good, Ananya. Reference point, the body is not moving. Yeah, absolutely right. Because see, when you sit, kids, one sec, what is happening? One sec, okay. Whenever you are sitting inside a train, the poles will be wherever they are, the windows are wherever they are, the door is wherever they are. So rest, that's what we can say, right? For the people who are inside the train, even though the train is moving from outwards, the train is at rest. But for the wizard who is observing the train is in motion. Clear? Is the stuff clear for you? Did you understand the concept? Now, let's take a poll. So rest and motion are relative to each other, because that we can tell based on who is observing. So do let me know whether the answer is true or false. Rest and motion are relative to each other, okay? That depends upon who is observing. That's what it is, kids, okay? So option A or B, you do let me know. Rest and motion are relative to each other. Those who are asking for poll, here you have got the poll, and it's time for you to answer the polls. Alright, so the time is going to end in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm going to end the poll. So poll has been stopped, but the right answer is rest and motion are related to each other. Yeah, that's true. They are indeed related to each other. False. Why? Why false? Guys, so these three kids have given the right answer. A big round of applause to you. Now, let me know in the live chat. See, this is what I was saying, okay? From outside, the train appears to be moving because he is observing. Train is moving from outside. Moving from outside. But what's indeed happening inside? Let it be okay, so imagine the kid is sitting, right? So what is happening? The water bottle is wherever it is. The stand is wherever it is. The window panes wherever it is. It's not moving. That means if it is not moving, the train is in rest. Train is at rest for those who are inside. For those who are inside, the train is at rest, and for those who are outside, the train appears to be moving. So indeed, they are relative to each other. I hope you all got the point, and really hats off to those who caught this in very fast guess. Okay, talking about types of motion, kids. Okay, we do have lots and lots different types of motion. For example, if an object is going in a straight track, like march past, right? You're going to do some march past. You're going in a straight track. We do call that motion as what? Linear motion, because it is going in a straight path. Okay. What if the same train is making a turn on a curvy track? What do we call this as? What kind of motion is it? Linear, rectilinear. Is it curve? Curve, right? It is making a curve. So this is another type of motion. Talking about the next part. What's this? A beautiful top. It rotates, right? So rectilinear, not rotatory motion. So here it is rotating in the same axis wherever it is. Circular rotatory motion. Talking about the next part. Planets revolve around the sun. See, Earth, every 365 days it rotates, right? So we do have it rotates on its axis and it revolves as well. But do let me know whether it happens at the same time. Every year after 365 days you would be given a new year, right? So it repeats at regular interval of time. What do we call it as? They are periodic motion. Okay, periodic motion. Revolution of planets, because they complete one revolution in the same time, that is 365 days, Earth days. What about simple pendulum, the bob of the pendulum? See, it will be like going like this now, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. So it is happening at a regular interval of time. So what do we call it as? Oscillatory motion. Shall I write it down for you, kids? It is oscillatory motion. And I really want to appreciate your time and patience, because those who are attending this session now, they are not one step ahead. They are indeed 100 steps ahead, because you have already started your journey. This is the Josh. This is the mentality what you should be having, because every step matters in the entire journey of success, right? So in the entire journey of success, each and every step matters. In a big ocean, to form it started with one single drop. And you guys, trust me, you're 100 times farther, and like going faster than your peers who are kind of still starting the bridge course. And for this, I really have to say hats off to you. And if you're watching it, after the live, that's totally fine. You have mad progress, because of course anything progress which has been done is really indeed important and to be appreciated. Okay, now what about this? What kind of motion does the strings of guitar makes? The plucking, tin tin tin, right? So you pluck the strings of guitar, right? You are going to pluck the strings of guitar. So what are we gonna call it? It is vibratory motion. This is vibratory motion. Clear? So these are the different types of motions. What do we have? And you understood what indeed rest is and what indeed motion is. Going to the next part. Where do you see vibratory motion? And here comes the pole, because pole is what keeps you fuel you. Pole is what makes you super interesting, right? The session would be there for 20-25 minutes max. Do not feel worried, because there is lots of interaction coming up as well. Where can you see the vibratory motion? Planetary motion, a bass, tabla, or guitar? Guys, the most suitable answer. I would want you to give me the most suitable answer. You just have to tell the options in the live chat and not typing the entire one. Okay, kids. So let's see what is the right answer. So in my opinion, you're gonna pluck the strings of guitar. So vibratory motion, you are able to see it. Okay, so you're gonna able to see the vibratory motion in guitar itself. Option A would be the right answer. 100% of you have given the right answer. Top 5 you can see Riya, Hansika, Enjoy, The Nature, Kinjal, and Arjun, Jaden. So you all have given the right answer. Hats off to kids. So wonderful. That's so nice of you that you all have been listening and giving me the right answer. Okay. Talking about uniform and non-uniform motion. See, count 1 second. Okay. Take 5 seconds. Count 1 second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What did I just do? Okay. I was covering equal distance in equal interval of time. See, I moved the same path. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So this is what we call it as uniform motion. All right, so uniform motion, a car or any object covers equal distance in equal interval of time. This we call it as uniform motion. What about non-uniform motion? When it covers unequal distance in equal or unequal interval of time, we're going to call it as the non-uniform motion. So quickly giving you another poll just for you to kind of fuel up your josh. What happens in uniform motion? So the question is simple. What happens here in uniform motion? I am seeing the live chat, so go ahead and do let me know in the live chat what is going to happen in the uniform motion. Okay, kids. Option A, B, C, or D, because this is simple. In uniform motion, the hint is very easy. It has to go same distance in same interval of time. Okay. Voice is not audible. Is my voice not audible? Kids, is my voice audible? Yes or no? Just give me a thumbs up. So option A would be the right answer. According to me, option A would be the right answer. Let's see if you have given the right answer. Wow, absolutely great. Wow, top 6 kids. We do have top 6. Okay, thanks for letting me know. Okay, sir, can you tell Infinity Pro batches? Wow, Infinity Pro batches best batch, because you're going to get the books, you're going to get infinite mentorship, you're going to get infinite test series. So Priya, yeah, anyone who are going for Infinity Pro batch, that's a good choice. Now one more chapter, very simple one. After this we're going to quickly wrap up in just 5 or 10 minutes. All right, yeah, free modules will be there, everything would be given, even Khazana is included. Khazana means what? The previous year recorded lectures of your favorite faculties. Now, talking about force, kids, you might have push the door, or pull a door, right? So a simple push or pull is called as force. A simple push or pull is what we call it as a force. Okay. So due to interaction between two bodies, whether they are going to push or pull. So Pratyayush Rai, please do check your volume buttons, because Others are saying it is audible. Okay, so Priya says, many others are saying that my voice is audible. Please do check Pratyayush Rai, because there might be an issue, maybe network issue, or volume button is at 0. Now kids, so force, a simple push or pull on an object is called as force. Well, for a force to act on a body, there has to be interaction. You have to hold the chair now. Very good. Thanks, Kinjal. Thanks for the confirmation. So, hey, what is happening, Pratyayush? Sir, your screen is not visible clearly. Sir, your voice is not coming. Maybe network issue, okay? Just go to a place where a phone or a tablet or a PC can catch, okay? See, everyone are saying it is audible, alright? So, no worries, no worries. Yeah, increase the video quality, because due to automatic streaming, it might be here and there. Now, force. Let's talk about effects of force. See, whenever I apply a force, let's say I have a book here, okay? I have a book over here. If I push the book from both sides, I'm applying force from the both sides. What's happening? The shape of the book changed, right? So, change in shape. So, shape changes, right? The shape changes. Okay, what about if I just throw the book on the table? What just happened? It was in my hand, it was at rest, okay, and it just went there. So, change in speed. What about direction? If someone throws a ball and I kick the football, the ball is coming towards me and I kick it in this direction. So, it can also change the direction, right? So, it also changes the direction. Now, Alok, yeah, this is not handwriting class, but I will suggest, okay, could say kar le, that's right. So write the cursive writing, that's the only stuff, okay? Yeah, force can change the speed, it can change the direction, and it can change the shape, right? When you try to press the ball from two sides, like it kind of either deflates or it changes the shape, right? What is the other effect? Here it might change the speed. Okay, conclusion, okay? A force acting on a body can, okay, it can change, what all it can change? One, speed, it can change the speed. Option 2, it can change the direction, of movement. Or third stuff, it can change the shape, right? It can change the shape of the object. And that's pretty much it, I guess, right? Yeah, okay, thank you very well. It was a glitch, no worries. All right, next kids, let's go to the next part, all right, where we are going to understand with the help of the poll the same thing what we just were discussing. What are the effects of force ki wajah se? What are the stuff it might happen? Okay, so it can stop moving object, true. It can move the stopped object, true. Change the shape, change the state of rest or motion, size, or all of the above. Do let me know, kids, what is the right answer here, because to rank up you would be required to give the right answer. Right answers are required. Kids, are you giving the right answers? I'm checking on you. Okay, so kids, yeah. So the right answer would be option D, all of the above, because yeah, the force can change in shape, it can change the stuff's size, or it can change rest or motion. So option D, all of the above, sounds right over here. Let's see. Oh wow, 88% of you have given the right answer. Looking at the leaderboard, Ria has ranked up, and top 3 position are there. Okay, yeah. Was it funny? Thanks a lot, kids. Okay, right, kids, let's go to the next part. So this is the conclusion. Okay, it can change the state of rest or motion, or it can change speed and direction, or it can change the shape. Clear? I hope this was clear, kids. It's time for us to move to the next part. That's what? Pressure, right? So pressure is pretty simple, kids. Whenever you're going to apply force perpendicularly to the surface, okay, that's what we're going to call it as the pressure. So what's the formula for pressure? It's a perpendicular force. That's we call it as thrust, okay? Force divided by area, okay? And remember, kids, the force SI unit is Newton. Just like how we measure the length in meters, we're going to measure the force in Newton. So SI unit of pressure in Pascal or Newton per meter square. Okay, I'm going to teach all these things when we actually start. Yeah, Pascals or Newton per meter square. Okay, well, thanks a lot for the compliments. Yeah, all my students are so cute, beautiful, handsome, everything. Okay, now kids, here comes the poll. Okay, for first one you're supposed to do the match the following. Match the following is there to keep you more engaged in the session. I brought you the match the following. Okay, now a ball is moving, comes to rest after some time. What force might be acting? So a ball is moving. Okay, so your ball is moving, but it won't keep on moving forever, right? It stops after some time. What might be happening, right? So first one, which force? PQRS. Okay, this I'm going to give it as A, this is B, this is C, this is D. Okay, for first one, we are talking about first one. Okay, first one. So do not give S, A, B, C, D, because S is not there, beta. A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D, only A, B or C, D. Okay, so why do you think this might be happening? Muscular force, gravitational. Well, you learned this in your 8th standard. A quick revision, huh? Yeah. Ho, very good, kids. So it's time for us to match. How do we match? We are going to kind of highlight in same color. So for first one, it is the frictional force. First one, it is D, right? Those who all gave the D answer, great, hats off. Just give yourself a pat on the back because you did the right thing. Okay, first one is done. For second one, kids, okay, for second one, I'm starting the poll. Second one, I'm gonna highlight in green color. A person lifting a dumbbell. Okay, pink and pink done, pink and pink done. Next, guys, what? B, C, A. D is done, D is ruled out. We cannot say D anymore. D nahi hai, right? So muscles, muscular, huh? What's your biceps, right? So do you have six packs? Not so soon, right? So muscular force. So those who gave option C would be the right answer. So here is the leaderboard. Wow, unbelievable. Can you see? You are so quick and you are giving the right answer. Okay, last one poll for this question, because the rest out answer would anyone would give that, right? So one more poll for option 4, fourth one, not third, fourth one. I'm going to highlight. Look. Okay, so comb, it's not comb, B silent, comb. Okay, comb attracting bits of paper. It's because of fourth, kids. Fourth, yaar, fourth. This one. Look carefully. Look super carefully, because that's the reason I did not choose the third one. Huh? If you have given wrong, you still have got time to change. If you have given the right answer, well, let's see. So it is electrostatic force, the force of attraction or repulsion because of positive or electric atoms and molecules. Sir, हाँ पता है, मुझे पता है. I know you would be giving quickly fastest finger. That's the reason I chose that. Okay, done. I hope this is clear. Last, I will tell you, kids. Last part, we'll be doing it in dark green. So apple falling, right? So an apple falling. Let me change the color here. An apple falls to the ground because of gravitational force. So for this, fourth is electrostatic. Now A, option A would be the right answer. हाँ, I knew. मुझे पता था ये जो गलती करते हो आप लोग, right? So leaderboard, sing the leaderboard. Great. Hansika has attended all 12 questions. Hats off to you. So we've got Kinjal 11 questions, Alia 11 questions, and Arjun has ranked up. So I can see lots and lots of kids here giving me the right answer. Well, I'm so pleased, I'm so amazed, and I love you all, guys. Okay, so great. You're all super intelligent, bright kids. Okay, shall I give you one more poll? Last poll from this chapter. We'll be going to the next part after this. Okay, friction part. Okay, all right. Welcome, Arjun. Welcome. Pressure is defined as what, and its SI unit is watt. Okay, pressure I just told. Thrust by area, SI unit Newton per meter square or Pascal. I don't know. You tell me. Force per square of area. I don't know. You tell me. Force per unit area. Force per square of area. Force per unit area. Product of force and area. I don't know. You tell me. Force per unit square area. No. Force per unit area. Na. Option Pascal would be right. So guys, B or C? Force per unit, okay, square of area, no, unit area. Guys, maybe I'm going to force per unit area. I'm going to change the question, okay? Option, force per unit area. Okay, this is also correct. C is also correct. Anyway, I don't want to make you go wrong. Option B would be the right answer, because force, you saw the pascals, you went there, force per unit area, who all gave. I just changed it for your convenience. Okay, clear? Is it clear? One last time leaderboard. You want to see the leaderboard one last time, kids? Here comes the leaderboard, because we are going to the next chapter. Only 5 minutes. I'm going to wrap the session. We will be meeting soon in another session. Okay. Okay, so guys, going to the next part. You all can see your names, I guess. You all can see your names. You still have time to kind of rank up, so you will be given time for you to increase yourself in the leaderboard. Guys, friction. What is friction? Friction is the opposing force experienced on a moving body for its movement. Okay, so friction is nothing but a simple opposing force which opposes the movement. Okay, opposing, what shall we say, force. All right, so imagine a kid here is pushing the box, right? What is he doing? He is pushing the box in this direction. But do you think it is easy for him to push? No, right? There is some force that we call it as frictional, force acting. That is what making the boy difficult to push the box. So it is the opposing force. That's what we call it as friction. Okay, opposite forces on body. Correct. Okay, so we do have different types of friction. You already have studied static friction, which is going to act when the body is relatively is at rest, but still once you start moving it, it's still difficult, right? So we call it as sliding or kinetic friction. Rolling friction is when you're trying to roll the stuff on the surface. You know which is more? This is maximum. Okay, compared to this, it's bit less, and this is least. Okay, so which is stronger? The most strongest frictional force would be the static friction. So here comes a pole. Okay, 2 or 3 poles are there. That's all. We're done with poles today. Which of the force is greater among these? Which of the frictional force are greater among these? So static friction, sliding, rolling, or all of the above? Do let me know. Wow, very good, Hansika. Fastest finger, huh? Ria, Hansika, enjoy the nature with Alia. You guys are nailing it. Okay, you're eating the stuff. That's what you say in Gen Z, right? Nailing it, eating it, right? Okay, right. Option A is the right answer. So yeah, if you can see here, static friction is maximum. That's the strongest among these stuff. So kids, option A would be the right answer. Okay, 100% of you have given still. Wow, great man. Very good, very good. Okay. All right. Let's talk about this part. Okay. See, friction is a necessary evil. It is required. It is not required. Sometimes it is required, sometimes it's not required. Okay, let's see where it is required. Okay, so friction, we're gonna call it as necessary evil. Evil is something which is not required. Necessary, which is required. Can you see the oxymoron here? Necessary, what is this? Evil. Okay, so you can call someone, your best friend who troubles you a lot, as a friction, as a necessary evil. He is required, he's your best friend, he or she troubles you well. And evil, right? Yeah. So while writing on a blackboard, it is required, right? Matchsticks, whenever you're striking the matchstick against the body of the matchbox, yeah, friction is required, or else it would smoothly go away, right? What about gears? Okay, so in switching gears, it is kind of not required. Why? Because wear and tear, it might break. Can you see? It is broken. And tires, sometimes required, sometimes not required. Okay, without friction, you will slip away on the road. Oil is there, rainwater is there. Okay, so guys, last poll for the day. Last poll for the day. Quick. Let me know in the live chat what's the right answer. We're gonna wrap up the session in just 3 minutes. Okay, after this, only 3 minute session would be there. So is friction required? No. Yes, I don't know. You tell, sir. Or it's necessary evil. So sometimes we require that. Yeah. So option D, kids. Option D is the right answer. It is necessary evil, and sometimes we would require that, and sometimes we do not want the friction to be acting. So option D is the right answer. Great. 100% of you have given the right answer. One last time I will show the leaderboard. See, just 2 slides I told, right? Well, the frictions inside the fluid is called as drag. What are fluids? Which flows, okay? Fluids are those which kind of flows, all right? So it can be liquid or gases. Liquid and gases. So kids, whenever you're trying to cycle, if you're cycling, it's okay. You keep a big cardboard, okay? In front of you, you keep a big cardboard and try to cycle. What happens? It's not so difficult, right? It's not so easy, right? So gases do offer friction. What about liquids? Swimming, if swimming is such easier, everyone would be living underwater. So swimming is also not so easier. It's difficult. So that is what we call it as drag. So friction given by the fluids is called as fluid friction, okay? What are the factors affecting the fluid friction? One, the shape of the object. Have you seen all the birds? The birds are streamlined, right? Why? To avoid the friction. That's why the shape of airplanes are also done streamlined. Relative speed. If you're going in more speed, of course, the friction is more, and the type of liquid, okay? Imagine in water, in a swimming pool full of water, it is easy to swim. But imagine a swimming pool full of honey, okay? Is it easier to walk in a swimming pool full of honey? No, forget swimming. So it also depends upon the type of liquid. So kids, that's all for today. I hope you all have enjoyed the session. Do let me know in the live chat if you have any doubt. In fact, I enjoyed a lot. It was super fantastic talking to you all, interacting, and be live for you to make yourselves ready for your upcoming sessions of your 9th standard. The bridge courses are super important, and thanks a lot. Hats off to one and all. Thank you, Ria. Thank you, Mahijan. Thank you, everyone. Priya and Kinjal, everyone. Okay. Sir, do you have Insta ID so we can mention? Yeah, you can search for Sreeraj Gupta. You'll be finding it. Okay, Sreeraj Gupta. So thank you, thanks a lot, my dear kids, and I will be seeing you in the upcoming session. All the very best for your upcoming 9th standard. Okay, so thank you, Hansika. Okay, you all are giving me lots of love, lots of compliments, and good evening once again. Tata, take care, bye bye, see you soon, bye, kids.